Mike Bond here at UFC 247 Media Day with Mario Bautista, who fights Miles Johns Saturday night. Mario, you just had a stare down with Miles the first time not too long ago. Anything you take away from that? Do you read into those situations when you kind of see your opponent for the first time on fight week?
Yeah, I mean, he said some things. I think he's trying to get inside my head. And, to me, that shows insecurity in yourself. So that's the first time anyone's ever said anything to me. So, I got a good read on him, and I think it's going to be a pretty good fight.
What did he say?
He said I look drained, but I mean, this is not my first rodeo, you know what I mean? And I feel good. This is the best I've ever felt, so we'll see if I look drained Saturday night.
Yeah, I spoke to him yesterday actually, and he was very complimentary of you. You said the reason he wanted this fight so much or liked it is just because he was really impressed by your last performance and everything, and wants to be involved in those type of fights. Does that, hearing that from your opponent, a fellow fighter, does that, make you appreciate it a little bit?
A little bit, and I think he's a great fighter as well. He's, obviously undefeated, former champion in a promotion outside the UFC. But no, I think that's awesome. I have a target on my back, and but I think Saturday night he's gonna regret that decision.
And when you are facing an undefeated fighter, what are the challenges or the differences in preparation? Because obviously you don't really have losses to go off. I'm sure there's flaws that you see even when he wins fights and stuff. But what's the difference of that of fighting a guy who maybe has 2-3 defeats?
Honestly, there is no difference. I mean, anytime I do research on anyone's fight, I don't look at the fights they lost. I just look at the fights they've won. But yeah, I do look at flaws that he's had. His last fight, there was a lot of them, but no difference. I mean, I just train hard. Every single fight, I don't care if you're 8-2, 10-0, 20-0. I'm gonna treat you like you're the champion.
And obviously, it's not anything personal, but do you relish an opportunity to hand someone their first loss? I mean, I'm sure you win, you move on with your career, but even in that little moment, that seems like a nice little feather in your cap.
Yeah, I mean, it's always nice to take someone's O, but my goal is just to win. Whether, like I said, they don't have to have a perfect record, but if they do have that O, it looks better on my resume.
Is there, based off the last one, obviously, fight of the night type of material in your last performance, are those the kind of fights you want? I mean, obviously, the bonus money and stuff can be great, but would you prefer something like that, or just go out there and be, completely dominant and not, be a performance of the night contender rather?
I would either have that type of fight or finish. I don't want any other kind of fight, where I'm completely dominant, where he's defending himself just enough to where it's a fight that flies under the radar, you know what I mean? I either want fight of the night or I want to finish.
And bantamweight division, very interesting. Where do you see yourself at the end of this year? Obviously getting a fight in pretty early in 2020 here. Where do you think you can be at the end of 2020?
If everything goes good, I want to be breaking into the top 15 by the end of 2020.
Obviously starts on Saturday night. How do you see yourself winning?
I'm thinking a finish.
Well, looking forward to it. Really appreciate the time. Thank you.